Welcome back to the Ski Mask Podcast, episode 7.
Double 07.
All right, we made it to 7 episodes. We've been uploading for almost 2 months now. Is that how it works?
Pretty much.
No, it's actually only been 6 weeks because we doubled up on 1 week last week.
No, but we uploaded separate weeks.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, shit.
But yeah, still good
Thanks
consistency.
for ruining the magic.
Okay, what's the topics on today's schedule, boys?
Bro, introduce yourself.
We have
I think I know who the fuck we are now.
we're 7 episodes in.
Yeah, come on.
No one watches this shit. We got like
Either
30
way, I'll put an
Good
overlay or
time's
something
sake.
with our names on it.
All right, what's the topic today, boys?
Bro, we got no topics.
Oh, damn. All right, freestyling.
All right, I'm at the top of the dome. Trapaholics.
No, so for real, what's the topic?
So the topics is who our favorite comedians are and why, right?
Sure.
Oh, yeah, and then I wanted to talk about also you're like a good comedy movie. Like what
Okay.
comedy movies you guys like?
Yeah.
You know?
All right, let's start down the table. Mondo, who's your favorite comic and why?
We're off the
Comic.
bat.
Or like even, actually, top 3 comics right now.
Top 3. Damn.
Top 3 comics.
I probably, first, my favorite comedian is probably Bill Burr. He's such a funny dude. Such
Yeah,
a,
okay.
He was just involved into controversy recently.
really.
What happened?
What
Well, to
happened?
be honest, I don't really know. I was watching
I get the
Flagrant
Okay.
podcast, and I guess he like just came at all the news stations and said how they're like hypocrites and like un-American and like what's that word?
That
I'm
sounds
looking
like
for?
Bill Burr.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's just
you know,
who
just
it
Bill
is.
Burr doing Bill Burr things, but I kind of agreed, even though I haven't listened to it. So I'm just going off what Andrew Schultz told me.
So Bill Burr.
He basically just doesn't like how the media is, which I think everyone can agree with. The news is kind of
Yeah.
He's just very vocal about it.
Yeah.
And doesn't give, he doesn't care.
And he has a big platform. Me personally, I haven't watched the news in like 10 years, even though I was a kid when I watched the news, because it's depressing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The news is very depressing. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You saw that Saddam Hussein getting hung, and you're like,
Oh yeah, that's what triggered me, dude. I'm like,
Yeah, time to stop seeing the news because of that.
especially, and now all you hear about is like, climate change, which is probably real. It's hot as fuck out there.
probably it is whatever.
It's fucking real as shit. It's hot as hell. It's cold as fuck. It's just
All right, back to
back to Bill Burr.
Back to the
Yeah.
topics. All right. Well, Bill Burr's one of my favorite. Another one would probably be like Ricky Gervais. He's English.
the guy from The Office, the English Office.
Actually, yeah, that is.
Yeah.
How dare you?
What? What do you mean?
I never seen. I don't know. I never seen
Bro.
none of his stuff.
Honestly, look at his stuff. I forget about him. He's actually like a nice gem.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, him and I don't know who else would I put in there. Gabriel Iglesias is another one that I really like. He's
Fluffy.
a Latino. Yep, fluffy. He's got great jokes, good. What is it, like gimmicks and stuff?
Yeah.
Pretty much doing voices and whatnot.
Impersonations
Using the
are
mic.
crazy.
Yeah, no, he's solid.
Yeah, but those are probably my top 3, I guess, comedians off the top of my head.
I'm surprised you said Bill Burr. Actually, I think we talked about it before.
Dude, I love dark comedy / like just people talking like real stuff.
Yeah.
Like not being PC about it. Like that shit's funny.
The thing about Bill Burr, Bill Burr never like clicked for me. I might just be stupid. But or not smart enough, whatever it is. Same diff. No, it's just, it's like the same with Louis C.K.
Yeah, I like his comedy too, but the
but
whole,
like they don't click for me. But then I still think they're funnier than like Joe Rogan. I don't think Joe Rogan's funny. His podcast was great. I used to listen to it a lot growing up, like high school, college and stuff. But still, his stuff wasn't like ever that funny. Like I'm like, okay, like I get it.
it's just like kind of like the funny stuff. You were gonna say something?
Yeah, one thing I find funny about Bill Burr is just his accent. He's from Boston.
Yeah, a Boston
Oh no,
accent.
see,
It's like an angry Boston guy. It's just hilarious.
He's just an angry guy.
so I actually do like his stuff, especially his older stuff. So I used to always listen to comedy, like on Spotify, just put like a comedy playlist. And yeah, his older stuff, when I saw a little bit of Peach Fuzz on here,
He got nominated for a Grammy for a comedy album.
That was
Wow.
But he was talking about that, and then the following year, he actually ended up doing the Grammy presentation. It was last year, 2021.
Oh, yeah, he did do it,
2020
huh?
Grammys, yeah. He was just saying the stupidest shit, dude. They told him like, "Hey, do you want to present this award?" He's like, "Yeah," because he's in his mind, he's like, "If I win a Grammy, I got to be good with these people, so I don't want to turn them down and like get cut from it." So then he goes up and like, and the next award is for Best Latino, whatever.
It was good because he was just being himself.
Yeah, and then he's trying to read the names like, and Grupo Niche? Pepe? Like, what? He just can't read the names and shit. Like, I'm sorry if I'm butchering it.
He's from Boston, you know?
Yeah.
You don't, no, that's the thing. That's what's cool about him is he didn't go up there and become, you know, another celebrity presenting the awards. He went up there as himself, which is kind of like fan service.
Right.
Which is cool.
Yeah.
So I respect that. What do you got, Diego? Who are your favorite comedians?
Say top 3.
Top? I don't care. Just whatever.
Favorite comedians.
You can go off 100.
Number 1 favorite comedian is Nathan Fielder.
Yeah.
Who?
I like him. You don't know who he
Is
is?
that guy who has that show or had that show on Comedy Central?
Nathan
He
for
has
you.
Nathan for You is a show.
Dude,
It's
that
on
shit.
HBO Max.
Like he's like very
now.
deadpan, right?
Very, very deadpan. So very dry, pretty much. And like, have you ever
Very
seen the show?
dry,
I
very
don't know. I
awkward.
don't think I might
So-
have seen him.
So, a couple. Well, you want us to talk about it? Like, what his show's pretty much about?
His show Nathan for You is a show where he comes up with crazy ideas to business owners, and they actually follow through with it. These ideas are so crazy. Like one time, you know how Best Buy does price matching?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Well, his idea was to have this one business that was next to it sell a TV for $1. But the way you get the TV is you have to go through this door, open it up. It's like a super small door. Once you open it up, there's like a crocodile behind it.
A live crocodile.
A real life crocodile. And like most people were just like, once they get to the crocodile, they just start thinking like, do I really want this? Do I really want this TV for $1?
Yeah, because the whole
That's
point was
funny.
like we can advertise it this way, but it can't be a bait and switch. So to get around that, he's like, all right, so we make it super difficult for the consumer to try to get something, and he just comes up with stupid ideas. Well, not stupid,
His bits.
super smart ideas.
Yeah.
Well, that's also happening. Someone else is trying to go to Best Buy get the $1 TV price matched.
Yeah.
And
That's
then
funny.
the employees are like, this isn't a real ad. Like, this is crazy.
That's funny.
No, I remember him from like 10 years ago when he first had that show on Comedy Central because he did like it was like an ice cream shop or like a yogurt shop,
Same
Okay.
show.
Yeah.
right? And they made it like where one of the flavors was like shit flavored, right? And,
Yeah.
But I always wonder how much is scripted, but it's still funny. Like I don't know how much is scripted, but it is really funny.
Yeah.
I haven't watched his recent stuff. Like I said, it was like 10 years ago when he
Yeah.
like.
Well, the show I don't think ever got renewed after like maybe 3 seasons or so or 4.
Wow.
But yeah, no, but he's a funny dude. He has another. He had what's it called? Like
He
a
produced
protege.
a
He
show.
produced the show on HBO too. Was it How To or
Yeah, how to.
How To with I forgot the dude's name. John something.
Mulaney, that guy.
No, it wasn't that guy. No, but yeah, it's another show that pretty much I don't know. I like the directorial version of it.
Mm-hmm.
Like he just follows something around
Well,
New York. He just
This
has
guy
a lot of different.
always
footage.
records. That's his thing. He always records everything.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
So yeah, he pretty much like builds a story around the stuff that all he's record, but it's all the strange stuff in New York City.
Still
that,
comedy.
Yeah, pretty much dead. What is it called? Deadpan kind of
yeah.
comedy.
Deadpan and dry.
Yeah.
It's funny because
Wow.
like when it's like obviously some of it's scripted, but the Nathan for You when like the people don't know if it is or not, and it's like
Just getting their genuine
yeah.
reactions
And
and
he's
stuff.
just he never like cracks. He's just like
Yeah.
super deadpan. All right, so you got what's his name? Nathan what?
Nathan Fielder.
All right, who else you got?
Someone else. I'd say Adam Sandler.
Or, underrated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it depends what you mean by comedian too, because I was thinking about this.
Yeah,
he
there's different.
mostly does movies.
Yeah, he's
He does stand up too.
Bro, I would say he's
I
one
don't
of
think
the-
He did
I don't
recent
think-
stand-up,
I've
actually.
never seen a stand up though.
He has a
Right,
recent one
yeah.
from I think like 2-3 years ago. It's actually pretty good. I ain't gonna lie to you.
I like going back and watching his stuff when he was blowing up, and he
Yeah.
was like on all these talk shows.
So
Yeah,
like,
he was on SNL.
so when he was on SNL and
Yeah,
like all
because
that stuff.
he's also another guy who like never really changed. Like obviously he grew up,
Right.
he matured, but he kind of still stayed true to himself, and it's really
Right.
cool to see. You know, you still see him like hooping. Random
Oh,
people
yeah.
like outside at the park or
I love his
LA
outfits.
Fit.
His
Yeah,
outfits
and
are fire.
and he's wearing like a triple XL.
Polo
Like-
with some fucking 1990 basketball
His
shorts.
shoes are like blown out and shit. But he can hoop though. He's smart.
Yeah, he can hoop.
IQ over here.
The
Yeah.
one thing I found indirectly funny was when you know how he has all these movies like that he makes.
Yeah.
like they're called Adam Sandler movies. I remember one time he was making a more serious movie called Uncut Gems.
Love it.
And people thought it was gonna be a comedy.
Yeah.
So they thought it was gonna be a funny movie, but then they see that's a real serious Adam Sandler movie, and they're like, "Wait, this isn't funny."
Yeah.
And they started like giving it bad reviews, and just because they thought it was gonna be funny, I found that hilarious.
No, that's a good movie too.
Such
I recently
a good
I saw the Huey Halloween or Hubie Halloween.
I grew out of the Adam Sandler movies.
Bro,
that is so just dumb.
Bro, it's good because like you just turn off your brain and you watch it. And you're like, of course he has like all the answers in his thermostat, in his whatever.
Like I need a leaf blower, let's shoot.
Yeah,
and
it's cool and it's like just a fun movie.
I mean, yeah, no, I don't know. Nah, I didn't like it. No, it was just bad. It was a horrible movie.
Bro, they're not particularly good movies.
What's it called?
They're good. Hubie Halloween.
It sounds terrible. I ain't gonna lie to you.
He literally talks with like a mouth like
like Lil Nicky style.
Yeah,
Lil Nicky was good though. Lil Nicky was a good one.
Bro, but we're gonna get to the movies in a minute.
Yeah, and what else?
I'm trying to think of a third person. I don't know. There was that one that Armando showed me where he was a dude that had long hair and he's Mexican.
Felipe.
Oh, Felipe. Yeah,
Sparzo,
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like from what, Mexico, like the Yefa, right?
Yeah.
Damn. Yeah, I like them.
He's hilarious. I love him.
He was really funny.
What about you, Alex?
Bro, me?
Also another one.
All right, go ahead.
You just thought of another one.
And was it Andrew? Jimmy Yang?
Oh, Jimmy Yang. So yeah, the guy from what's his name?
He was in Silicon
Valley. He's the Asian dude. Jimmy Yang.
I need to look him up.
He's like promoted heavily by like HBO.
Yeah.
I swear he's always been promoted by HBO.
Like
He
his
was
first
alright.
special I didn't like, but the second one I saw on Amazon Prime, it was.
That's what it is,
I actually
Amazon
liked it. Yeah, that one was actually funny. I liked his story.
He's promoted by Amazon Prime, not HBO.
He's on the Crazy Rich Asians too, isn't he?
No.
He's not?
Wait.
Thinking of
This
guy.
Bro, what are you trying to?
Yeah, he's
What are you trying to say, dude?
He's in Crazy Rich Asians.
No, I don't know if he was in it. I thought you were talking about the main character. The main character
This
that's
guy.
also in Snake Eyes. But it's this guy.
That's a different character.
Yeah. Oh, that's what I'm thinking about.
This kid.
Yeah.
I don't know. He was he like
Crazy
the brother-in-law or
Rich Asians,
something, or was he some other rich guy?
I honestly don't know. They all look alike to me.
Okay.
Oh my goodness. His hair's luxurious though. Look at
I don't
that.
know. I didn't like his stand-up that was on Amazon.
No, honestly, he had some pretty good things in there. I haven't seen it in like a year. All right, so who's going next?
You.
Me, all right. My favorite comedian of all time is going to be Cat Williams, Pimp Chronicles, 1 and 2 classics. Then Dave Chappelle.
Okay.
Then I got who do I got in third? I think I'm forgetting someone. I like John Mulaney. He was funny. I like Mitch Hedberg.
Oh yeah,
R.I.P.
Mitch, he's a good one.
Yeah, really, dude. His stuff is it's like deadpan too.
Yeah.
But it's more like one-liners.
It's a lot of misdirection too.
Yeah, and there's a lot of like one-liners and stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of misdirection, someone who's underrated, he's not even that much older than us, is like Bo Burnham.
Oh, Bo Burnham.
He has a different type of style,
Yeah.
though.
Bro, his stuff was like at that age coming up with that stuff.
Yeah, he's
It was nice.
I like it. I like one of his stand-ups. Everything else is just like, oh, this is almost like a concert more than like a stand-up show. At some point, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's like another type of comedy though, like with music.
like music comedy,
Yeah.
prop
It's more
comedy.
entertainment. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's more entertainment.
I'm forgetting someone. I can't think of who it is. I know I said Dave Chappelle. I know I got
Bill,
Cat Williams.
Bill Cosby? You're a
Nah,
fan.
he puts me to sleep.
Oh, okay. He puts other creators in.
That's a problem.
Yeah, bro, he's free now, so watch out. Yeah. Go home early.
Yeah.
Man, I can't think of who I'm forgetting.
Patrice O'Neill.
Bro,
He's
do
hilarious.
Patrice.
He's hilarious.
And then when I think of Patrice, I think of Bill Burr, too.
Yeah. They're friends.
Yeah, Patrice was good. It'll come to me eventually.
I think he told me like Tom Segura.
Nah, I do like Tom Segura, but he's not one of my favorites.
Yeah, I like his style
Like,
of comedy
'cause
too.
I like Tom.
For me, like I continually go watch Dave Chappelle and I watch Cat Williams,
Yeah.
and they always have me laughing. Oh, it's Dimitri Martin.
I don't think I know who that
He
is.
also had a show on Comedy Central. He has like a bowl haircut,
Uh-huh.
big nose. That's like his like look. That's like his logo.
Yeah.
And his thing is also just very, very clever stuff. He also gives off like, you know, very like deadpan expressions. You know, he's good. If you check him out, you know, you might be like, this is the dumbest thing in the world, or you'd be like, this is so funny.
Oh, interesting. I've never heard of him.
Check him out. Dimitri Martin, he's good.
Okay.
And there's just a whole bunch of, like, I used to just always play, like, comedy, just, like, playlists and playing.
Yeah.
There's, like, you know, like, Godfrey's good and stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
Godfrey's
Dude,
crazy.
Yeah, I love his comedy. Like, it's too crazy. He yells. I guess I like people who yell.
So there's two
His
of them.
impressions are insane, too. He can impersonate anybody.
Oh, what's his name? The dude who's...
Bob Saget.
Oh, no.
You guys ever check that out? That stuff's crazy. Bob Saget stuff is crazy, too.
Norm Macdonald.
Norm Macdonald.
I love his comedy, dude.
He's hilarious. Norm is hilarious.
Bro, his stand-up, I'm not a biggest fan.
I like Norm.
But when I see him, like, on talk shows and he's doing his, like, thing, then it's hilarious.
Yep.
But when it's just his comedy, I'm like, he's trying too much. Like, for me.
It seems like he's not trying at all. He's so dry and like.
But
he's kind of corny.
It's so natural. It's natural to him.
Yeah.
It's just like
but I love seeing it. Yeah, that's why I like seeing him in like talk shows because it is natural to him.
Yeah.
And he's just like crushing it. I've always been such a big fan of like talk shows like Jimmy Fallon growing up and like Conan was good and Jay Leno. Now as I gotten older, it's like too horny. A lot of it's like PC.
Yeah,
so it's because fun.
I feel like podcasts really like took over that scene just because like you watch like the talk show and it seems so scripted and so like fake smiles and fake laughs. And you watch actual podcasts, like actual interviews, it's like real genuine and that's sincere.
Yeah. And this reminds me, Nathan Fielder also faked a TV interview. Yeah.
What do you mean?
He faked one of them late night shows interviews.
Did he go as himself or something? Like as a
character? He made up a whole story about it, of how he got an oversized suit and he lost his luggage, and then inside had a bag of ashes.
He was going to be on, I think, Jimmy Fallon. And then, that's part of the show. Like
he
made
found
an episode
out the formula of how to make a great story on those late night shows.
He's like, I'm going to show up to this interview. I'm not going to have nothing to say. So I had to create a story.
Wow.
All right, what's something that, he studies everything. He's like, what makes people talk? What's funny? Oh, airport,
Yeah.
Like
what? They lost my luggage.
Yeah. All right, but what's in the luggage? We got to have something else. Build upon that. And
Okay. I'll have to check that out for sure. But no, it's they have a podcast though. I need to find a good one to listen to now. I haven't really I've listened to I listened to Bomani Jones who works for ESPN at the right time, and I listened to Flagrant. Those are like the two I listen to now.
There's a new podcast that just came out. It's very, very good. For talented young men.
Okay.
The Ski Mask podcast.
I heard they're attractive too.
Okay.
I can't find them on Spotify though.
No, we got right.
That's my fault. That's my fault. They'll be tonight. We'll get everything squared away.
Yeah.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna upload the SoundCloud and get that RSS feed.
All right, we'll get it.
But yeah.
We'll figure it out. We got it soon.
Interesting.
All right, Christian, what you got?
So I'm gonna run through this real quick. My favorite comic of all time is Kevin Hart. Not his last.
Okay.
His last special was terrible. Honestly, it's probably the worst special I've seen.
Was it the at-home one?
Yeah, the COVID one's terrible.
I didn't like that one either.
But like the ones he did when he was coming up, like Little Man, like Seriously Funny, like those were absolutely hilarious. Even like the one he did in the stadium.
He fills stadiums.
He's insane.
Crazy.
And he's actually funny naturally. Like anything he does, like any interview or anything he's on, he's absolutely hilarious. So him. And you said Adam Sandler earlier, but I'm gonna say Will Ferrell. I think Will Ferrell's movies are funny. I've never seen his stand-up, but his movies make me laugh so hard.
Yeah, I guess that's part of being a good comedian.
Yeah.
Did he ever do stand-up?
I don't know. I'm sure he has.
I think it was SNL.
Because he was on SNL doing a lot of like those shows, kind of sketches and stuff. But I mean, most people always do stand-up and then sketch shows.
That reminds me though about Chris Rock. He did this one too.
I like Chris Rock earlier, but someone that I liked before Chris Rock was Martin. Lawrence, his stand-ups was so funny. Bro, but right now top 3 who I've been listening to recently is Joe Coy. His stuff I think is really funny.
Joe Coy, never heard him.
He's a Filipino guy.
Filipino.
He's pretty funny.
He was like super big for like in the early 2010s, I would say, or going into the 2010s. He was super big. Now he's just like big, but more like niche, kind of like Iglesias is kind of niche, right? Or I feel like it's gonna be more like bigger Latino populations.
Yeah,
for him, it's gonna be more of like the Filipino
Asian population. Yeah. But he's really funny. So that's my top 3 right there.
Yeah, man. People forget about Martin Lawrence. He was freaking hilarious.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yeah, like Big Mama's House.
Yeah.
Such a funny movie.
He was Medea before Medea.
And his show was great. Martin.
I never
haven't
watched
seen
that. Yeah,
Bro, I watched that shit. It was
I
great.
think it was before my time.
For all of our
much,
times,
yeah.
but you guys didn't watch reruns?
There were still reruns and stuff, but I still didn't watch that.
I saw some episodes. I was more of a French Prince guy myself.
Bro, but he has a lot of movies, though. He has the action comedies
Yeah.
Yeah.
and Bad Boys.
Bad Boys.
He has that time traveling one where he's like a knight. It's called like Black Knight or something like that. When he goes like something like that. It's like a play on words. What else is he has? He has the bro. Who's the big movie star? He has one with like Danny DeVito where he like robs diamonds and stuff. He has another one where he's like a cop, and he has the other guy, Owen Wilson's brother, or whatever his name is.
Oh yeah.
Luke.
Is that name Luke Wilson?
I think so. But like, what do you guys think is so? Like, we talked about like we brought up Will Ferrell and Adam Sandler.
Good movies.
Like those, they're like more like comedians in movies. Do you think there's a difference in that? Like stand up, like if you're funny in the movies, do you think you're funny naturally on the stand up stage, or you think it's something you got to work on both?
Something you got to work on.
There are two different things.
It's different being right in front of people, and then the different kind of venues you got to play. There's smaller shows that's more intimate, and then there's like bigger rooms which you can't see faces, and then you're more comfortable. So doing stand up is something very tough, and that's something you got to work on.
But you know what I do think? I think people that do stand up can transition to movies easier than people that do movies and transition to stand
I
up.
completely agree. But I feel like going into stand up too, you gotta build that skill. Like last year was my first time I did stand up.
Yeah, how was that?
Bro, I didn't go with any material. It's just that
Let's hear a bit. Let's hear a bit.
I didn't have any material. So I was basically working on my finals, right? On my final assignment for college, and my friends would always hit me up like, "Hey, come do stand up this week." I'm like, "Nah." "Come do it this week." I'm like, "Nah." And eventually I just had to procrastinate, and I was so stressed out. I'm like, I don't want to do this. I don't want to go home. I'm gonna go do some stand up. So we go down to the bar that's holding the open mic, and the lady's like, "Oh, here, it's like winter."
Yeah.
She's like, "Here, take this." She gave us like some German like a hot alcohol, whatever. I don't know. It was like a hot something.
Sake?
It was spicy. No. I don't know.
Oh, spicy hot.
No. I mean, it was hot, but it was like it had spice. It wasn't spicy hot, like like Tabasco and vinegar and shit. It was just like
never mind.
it was like just like a hot brewed coffee,
Yeah.
But it wasn't coffee. It was fucking alcohol. And then I go do stand up, and I had to wait. It's like, where do you want to sign up? There's like 8 of us. No one's really there. It's just like the comedians being there together. And I don't have any material, and I just go up and kind of like, give me a topic, and I just kind of fall like that.
Oh my god, that's horrible.
Because for me, like the way I work with comedy is I'm kind of just like quick witted, which I'm trying to transition to this podcast, but it's kind of difficult because I gotta learn how to project my voice, and I gotta learn how to, not cut people off. Just like when I was doing stand up, I had to learn how to project my voice on a microphone.
Right.
Because you can't.
Oh yeah, but what I noticed is you always like talking.
You move,
and you're just,
I do move a lot.
It actually pisses me off.
I feel like if you have a mic, you might just be like something or playing with it.
I actually have some pictures I'll show you guys. But yeah, no, it's hard
Trying
because
to do improv.
No, that's pretty much what he was doing.
Yeah, you're
More
trying to do
improv
improv.
trying to do that.
I guess, but it wasn't like skits either with improv. It was just like I just didn't have any material, and so I just told them stuff and like, like what do
Crowd
you
work.
Yeah, it was like crowd work.
Yeah.
And it was not because I think I'm fucking hilarious. It was because I was fucking lazy.
Yeah.
But nah, bro, we had a little bit of everything. Like, someone said like sand, and I said like Sandy Hook, and like,
Oh God.
Okay.
and it's just like, and people started like dying,
Yeah.
They were dying.
Not actually dying. I said laughing.
This guy.
Oh, I was laughing. Right.
Someone was like,
That's hilarious.
they're talking about like teachers or whatever, and
Sandy Hook.
Sandy
I said it again. Someone was like, this kid asked his teacher, why they didn't have or why they had Memorial Day off or Veterans Day off, right? Because because they're not veterans, they shouldn't have it off.
Yeah.
And then I was like, you know what? I was like, only reason why they're veterans because they weren't smart enough to become teachers or something like that. There's some dudes just like cracking up. Some dude was like, that's true or something. It's like, I don't know. It was weird. It was random. It was, so they just kept giving me things. Some stuff wasn't like easy. They were like water. Like, I don't know what it was. It was just like random shit. I luckily had a good group of friends that were there,
And they laugh and
and they
everything.
and they
Support laughing.
you know they're like throwing out topics, you know.
Gotcha,
So
gotcha.
it's definitely hard to transition between like social humor because you're all friends, you have inside
right.
jokes, to a podcast, to stand up, to whatever.
100%.
Because I think there's, you know, like you see some people in podcasts, you might find them funny there, but if they were to go do stand up, they might freeze, or they build off of other people's responses and then build a story.
Yeah.
I feel like that's probably what you were trying to get at, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I do. Where I'm just like quick witted. I can like play on
Yeah.
words, but to be a good stand up, obviously there's different styles.
Yep.
But you have to learn how to actually like reel them in.
Yeah.
Then hit them
So
with
how
the
to tell a story,
punchline.
pretty
Yeah.
much. That's what
Yeah.
comedy is.
And it's not very easy because you got to find something that can hit everyone.
yeah. Something relatable.
Yeah, and
of
it's just
course.
like it seems easy, but it's not. It's just
Yeah.
Who said it seemed easy?
Yeah, who the hell said it seemed easy?
because I can write a story right
Man,
now.
that's easy. Let's go sign up to stand up right now.
What did you say?
And obviously I do it without the mask when I stand up.
Oh,
So that's
why
that's
they're
that's the
why they're
issue.
laughing. That's why they're
So they're
laughing.
laughing because I have 3 eyes. One nah,
That's
nah.
funny.
There's like a lot of different styles of like stand up though.
Oh, yeah,
Like
100%.
improv was one of them.
I'm not a fan of improv
Yeah.
comedy.
I think it's funny.
sketch, improv sketch, whatever stuff.
Yeah.
Like they bring out materials and start,
But I think that's fun.
Like
And
what's
then
his name?
there's also-
Carrot
No,
Head?
that's
Carrot
his
Top?
is prop
Prop
comedy.
Prop comedy. That's what I don't
Improv
like.
is-
Yeah, I don't like
I
prop
don't
comedy.
like prop. Yeah.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Like I don't like ventriloquist. Like that shit's weird to
No,
me.
but
Those are ventriloquist comedy.
Jeff
whatever.
Dunham.
Ventriloquist?
Whatever happened to that
You
guy?
guys pronounce it like 3 different ways. No, but the thing about prop comedy though can be super stupid and funny because
No.
you can have like an ocean right taped onto a saw and it can be like, here's a seesaw or some shit.
Yeah, no,
It's just like-
that's
You
not.
see, like
that's
that
not
almost
funny.
like ruined the whole day. Like,
So,
just
like-
you like saying that.
Like I don't like puns and all that. It has to be an elaborate pun or
Yeah.
something.
I love puns.
Puns are hilarious, dude.
I think they're
Bro,
corny.
I love stupid jokes. Like when iFunny started
Oh
breaking
my
out,
God.
like back in like what, like
Yeah.
2009,
Yeah,
2010,
8, 9 around then.
right? And they're like, what's like blue and smells like red paint? And they're like blue paint.
Wow.
Like it's so stupid,
Yeah.
but it's so funny.
Yeah. No, it's not doing it.
Maybe my sense of humor threshold is very little, and I just like, I just like
Anything just makes you
Yeah.
laugh.
yeah, I did have a problem with that even in college.
Yeah.
Me and my roommate took like a lot of classes together,
Uh-huh.
and we're just like we'd be in these lecture halls just cracking jokes, and we're like in tears, and I'm like walking out of these lectures, and the professor's like, "What are you doing?" I was just like tears of laughter, and I was like,
Oh man, dude, going to like school, right? College or high school, even when you're with your friends, it's such a bad idea. Especially like I'm saying more so in college because you're paying for it, and then if you don't actually go and study and learn, it's just a fucking waste of money.
Yeah. That's why in college they're a lot more serious.
I know, but me and my friend, we had a math class together, and it was like I don't even remember. It was like trig or something.
Was statistics?
Oh yeah, no, I think it was statistics or something. But yeah, we would show up. We would literally play video games throughout the whole fucking class, dude.
Damn.
We were on our phones. We're like, all right,
Yeah.
your turn. Just playing with each other Bluetooth. And then we'd like one time. Oh my god! Like I said, it's stupid because we're paying for it and we're not
Yeah.
learning shit.
Yeah.
Like one day we're like, dude, the soccer game's about to start. Let's go. We stand up while he's giving the lecture, and we're like, damn, we sat at this corner. We should have sat by the door.
Yeah.
So I'm like just walking around, and like, yeah,
just
we
got up
gotta,
and left?
like we gotta go.
In the middle of the lecture?
Yeah, dude. Like,
Damn.
like I'm good at math, and
Yeah.
I thought I could actually I'll just look up the
Yeah.
answers. That's how you get through college. Just Google shit,
Yeah.
learn how to do it.
it's facts.
But yeah, like I was like, I have a calculator.
Yeah.
I'll punch it in and know how to do it.
Damn.
Like show your work. Fuck. But no. Yeah, no. We had to drop that class because of how bad we did.
Wow, that's
Like
crazy.
it was down to an F. I'm like, I'm not trying to have this on my transcript.
Yeah.
Like the finals are gonna be like in another 3 weeks. I'm just gonna drop it and I'm gonna just watch soccer because why not?
Wow.
But yeah, we ended up dropping that class. I had to retake it next semester, and
Yeah.
then my
Yeah.
friend wasn't there, so I was like, all right, well, I'm
You'll
actually
focus
gonna,
out more.
And to be
Yeah,
honest, that's the American dream.
just waste money on one semester.
That's
Nice.
the American
But yeah,
dream. That's hilarious.
it's fun having friends there, but at the same time, it's still you. It's
Yeah.
where you grow up and learn the
Yeah,
responsibility.
it's- Yeah, take it seriously. I was fortunate that I fucking, OCD tendencies, even though I fucked around in class maybe, I can just filter all the information in. Like something crazy that happened to me was I was taking this like geology class or something like that. It's about like fucking rocks and about like
Yeah.
Minerals.
plate tectonics and shit like that. Minerals, you know. But I went to sleep. So I went to class in the morning. Then I would go home, go to work. Then I would go back to class, and I would take a nap before work. And I went through that lecture again while I slept.
Huh.
And I woke up and it was so fucking weird.
That's
Then
cool.
I was able to replicate that like throughout the year, and I can still do that. And it's really weird. Like I don't like force it, but just like it's like my subconscious taking it seriously. It's really creepy,
No, that's cool though.
but
Like,
it helped me
yeah.
study. It was my flow state.
It's just like
The flow.
lucid dreaming and whatnot.
Yeah, it's like lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I wish I would have had that, but like I said, there was so much, dude. I'm really good with technology, and at the time I had like an Apple Watch, and it was the time where it like pretty much kind of barely came out, so a lot of the teachers didn't really know what you could do with it. So, like I said, I cheated my way through college so easily. I would literally take pictures of the pages, put them on my watch, look them up, zoom in, and like look at everything.
Yeah.
And I would pass with ease, and I passed all my classes, but like I didn't really learn shit. But no one actually learns anything.
I'm pretty sure the statute of limitations in college have passed up. So I'm gonna just say what we did was we had one kid in class go to the lab and take the test first,
Yeah.
and then he'd come and tell us what's on the test, and then we're just gonna take it. And then eventually she caught on to it, and she made us take an in-person test.
Okay.
But we all did decent.
Dude, online classes are so much
I'll say,
easier.
one of my teachers actually knew about the smartwatch thing.
Well, yeah. Well, I mean, you're like a year or two after
trying to
me.
do it.
Yeah. I knew about that. I had to take an exam, and I had to take off my watch every
Yeah,
time.
some like they caught on. They,
funny.
I wouldn't say they caught on with me, but like,
It's like, Diego, you
after
ever
a year or two, I was like,
G-Shock.
like, nah, this is dead.
Yeah.
Like, just put it in sleeper in theater mode, something.
He says it like,
yeah, they
same
make you
thought,
take it
Straight
off.
up, had to take it off.
Yeah, because every time like they would come, I would always tap it just so I
Yeah.
could go to sleep.
Wow.
No, but another way, online classes, like I said, those are so much easier because you literally like I said, good with technology. I could use the inspect element on it,
Yeah.
and then you could look for the answers like on what is it, Scribble or I don't know. I forget.
Control find. That's what I did to find my
Yeah,
answers.
you Google them, find the flashcards. They're blocked
Oh,
by
Quizlet.
Quizlet, and then like they're blocked or blurred. But if you use the inspect element, you could
Yeah, go
delete
through
that,
it.
that
Delete the
code.
line.
Yeah, delete that code, and then it's free. And I'm like, super easy.
Yeah,
Got
me-
the answers, passed everything with ease.
Yeah, me and my roommate did like 2 classes that are supposed to be semester-long classes in like 2 days. To the end of the year. We just like sped run them, and
Yeah,
you know, sometimes they're a lot more challenging than we thought they were going to be. And we like told straight up, like, our counselor, do you think we can finish this in one day? She's like, maybe. And we're just like, bro, it was
Yeah.
bad, but we did it. One time I wrote like a 10-page paper in like 8 hours.
Oh man, like it's another cheating stuff, right? Where papers, when you gotta write stuff and it has to be like a certain page or whatever, all you gotta do to make it look longer is go to the settings and highlight all the periods or any punctuation really.
Oh, yeah.
Turn the font size up to like 13, 14, or 1 or 2 more than the thing, and it
Yeah.
makes it look like from this much down to this big. And I'm like, oh my, do that.
No, I
like I
like-
said, super.
Yeah, I would like pick my own font if she would let me.
Yeah.
Georgia, that's my favorite font. It's classy.
I use Helvetica.
I use Old English.
Wingding.
That's funny.
One time I saw this dude, he had like a 3-page paper, so it's nothing crazy, and every page had a different font. Different size.
Wow, that's
I was
like
like, bro.
That's so funny.
bro,
it's pretty psychotic.
I was like, what are you doing? I was like, she said, be creative. I'm like, I don't think that's what she meant.
I don't know, mate, dude. That's. I'd give him extra points for that.
That's
You
funny.
know what? He went above and beyond.
No, and the thing about me is like my roommate would be typing his paper on his laptop,
Yeah.
and I'd be doing it on my phone, on docs on my phone, and he'd be like, "What are you doing? Work on the paper." And I'm like, "Bro, I am." Like, and I have like my laptop over here opened up, and it's like typing as I'm
Yeah.
typing. You know,
Yeah.
Lazy.
then I'm playing.
Yeah, that's not amazing. I feel like it's even harder to do it on your phone. It's
I
way
don't know,
slower.
It depends with swipe. With swipe, you could actually do
Oh,
it pretty
yeah, that's
fast
true.
if it's accurate.
Bro, come on, I
though.
don't want to get carpal tunnel.
Sometimes yeah, that's true.
You know?
Head ass.
Get that ergonomic keyboard that has it on the sides.
I'm using preemptive measures here.
Yeah.
No, you could just use speech to text.
Oh, yeah, speech text probably
works
the
Have
pretty
you
best.
heard me talk though? That's it.
Yeah, I guess they get a lot of stuff wrong.
That's the issue. I got a lot of spit in my mouth. I need
Well,
one of
that's
those
why you
like
gotta spell
dentists. Spit suckers. Those.
If I talk for a long period of time, I develop a lot of spit in my mouth.
I've just always had it. You know.
Yeah.
It's a medical condition.
Medical.
I got like 6 wisdom teeth. No,
Freddie Mercury.
What about
He
him?
had like double molars or something.
But it's true.
He never got any dental work done because he felt that if he made any changes to like his his mouth, whatever, that it would lose his voice, like
Vocal range.
Bro, hands down,
how it would go.
best male singer of all time.
Him?
Michael Jackson.
I would say that's number 2.
He's
He's
the
the king
shit.
of pop.
Bro, I actually do love Michael Jackson though. Like, I stay listening to Michael Jackson. I stay listening to Freddie Mercury. So,
Yeah,
It
Freddie
is what it
Mercury was
is.
crazy. I just,
got some
He
sniffles.
has such a nice mustache.
Freddie Mercury?
Mine's
Yeah.
nicer.
That's what you want to aspire to have?
I can't grow a mustache.
No?
No,
Bro, you gotta get the keeps or something. I don't know.
that's for hair in your head.
You can probably do it on your lips,
Which
though.
I'm probably losing that right there.
No,
you really? No,
you have
bro.
a small
Bro,
forehead. What are you talking about?
You have a great hairline. That shit's
Yeah.
crispy. I mean, it's not lined up, but it's there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get a haircut this Friday.
I think I might get a haircut tomorrow. Obviously, you guys can't
Yeah,
tell.
yeah.
But, you know.
You have hair under there? I thought you were bald.
Yeah, you're bald. You're skinhead.
What?
Whoa.
Bro, look at me.
Dude, actually, speaking of skinhead, I ordered a...
What? You ordered a what?
You ordered a skinhead?
No.
Go on.
I had Uber Eats,
Okay.
and the dude's name was Nazi. But he was an African guy, and I was like, how you pronounce your name? He's like, Nazi. I was like, oh, shit.
Oh, it was
Alright.
actually spelled
It's
like
like-
It was
that?
spelled Nazi.
That's unfortunate.
That is unfortunate.
But
It's just not
my-
like Nazier or something.
No, he just said Nazi, but
Yeah, that's different though. Nazi, that sounds cool.
it's spelled Nazi.
Huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I was
you
like, shit.
It's spelled this way, but it's said this way.
Yeah.
know, you know.
But,
Oh man, I thought you were gonna talk about Kanye or something, saying that.
what do you
Uber
mean?
is a German word.
I don't know.
Uber
Is
Eats,
it?
is that what you said?
I ordered Uber Eats, and my delivery driver
Yeah.
name was Nazi.
That is a German word, so.
Is it?
Yeah.
Shit, that's probably why they hired him.
I think it comes from the word goober. Goofy goober.
Is that
No,
German word?
no, I think Uber's actually German though. Someone looked that up.
That's funny.
But yeah,
It's like Uberstein or some shit.
Glockenspiel.
The Glockenspiel.
man,
Speaking of Nazis, I want to see that.
I want to see this segue.
No, I want to see. It came out like 3 years ago now. The one where like the kid is at camp, but it's like with Hitler, and they're having like a whole bunch of fun.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo Rabbit.
Jojo
Yeah, I wanna
Rabbit.
see that.
It came out
I wanna see that.
2 years or last
Like
year.
2019.
Yeah, 2 years.
It's a
ago.
movie?
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit.
It looks
It's a,
decent.
it's a comedy. It's funny.
Oh,
They
it's a
make fun
comedy.
of Hitler so much.
Yeah.
Gotcha,
'Cause
gotcha.
I don't know who directed that, but I want to see like Wes Anderson movies. I've been
No,
really
no,
into
It
that
wasn't Wes
recently.
Anderson.
That Waikiki guy. YTT.
I don't remember the name.
He's a South African director.
Let's see.
Jojo
Is that-
Siwa.
He has like a
Actually-
YTT. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's YTT.
Speaking of Hitler, last night, me, Irvin, and Donnie were having...
What?
No, seriously. Me, Irvin, and Donnie were having a conversation if we will kill baby Hitler.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
It's a... Would you guys kill a baby?
See, okay, here's the thing though. All right.
Yeah, I
Kill a
wouldn't-
baby? I mean, it depends.
Alright, so-
What did the baby do to me?
Nothing. He's
Oh,
going
so
to be
then no,
Hitler,
I
though.
wouldn't.
Okay, wait.
So you
Is it
can't
a-
change history.
Right, you can't kill...
No,
you
so
can't
He's
kill a
going
baby.
back in time.
Okay.
Yeah, say you go back in time,
Okay,
you're in a
okay.
room, say Hitler's in the crib, he's a baby, goo goo gaga, and you have an axe in your hand, and you gotta chop his fucking head off.
That's brutal, dude.
I would not.
See,
I wouldn't either.
But do I then go to the future and live whatever
Yeah,
happens after?
whatever happened. If you do kill him,
No,
the
so
whole-
If I kill him,
So
Yeah.
it has to be like this for it to work. Should we get deep into it or no?
yeah. let's
Okay,
get
so
it.
why not?
so you can't create the paradox, right, where you go back and kill him because then you'll never go back, right?
There would be no purpose for you.
There'll be
to
no
go back.
purpose, so you'll never have gone there in the first place because you killed them. So, only way to do it is if you go back there, you have now split the times. So now there's
Right.
2 times.
2 timelines.
And this time on the turn, you did kill him.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So then going back, whatever the repercussions are. Scarlett Johansson's in that movie.
Yeah.
Gosh, she's...
I did see Black Widow too.
I haven't seen that.
Me either.
We could talk
I
about
know.
movies. And
You know what? My
films,
girlfriend
dude.
does watch this podcast, I guess, so I gotta watch what I said. No,
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it real because I got the ski mask on.
Your girlfriend watches
And
the
I'm a
podcast?
different person with the ski mask
Yeah,
on.
I don't even know who you are.
I don't even know who I am.
Never met you before.
I've only seen you with the ski mask.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, we're everywhere. Share with
Don't
it.
even know skin color you're.
Except for this ski mask, you guys can see it's kind of crooked. I ordered
I
it on
nobody
Amazon.
can see.
my God.
You
I
there's
ordered
literally
I
a
ordered
mic in
it.
front
I
of
ordered
you.
it on Amazon.
Hey, calm down, buddy.
Jeff Bezos, man, you're going to space, but you can't you can't even check the quality of some of these places.
That's crazy.
But yeah, Black Widow. So you seen it? Did you like it?
I actually liked it.
Yeah. What'd you like about it?
Huh?
What'd you like about
The
it?
two main protagonists.
Oh, so that's
no,
it.
no, it was cool. I like Red Guardian. I watched some of Stranger Things, and I'm gonna sound like an idiot for not watching it since the beginning, but I'm gonna watch it just because of Red Guardian. He was a great actor. It was really cool. I've always been into comics, but obviously I'm not gonna read every single fucking
Who's
comic.
the Red Guardian?
Huh?
Who's that?
He's like the So there's also like the whatever Russian Dynamo, whatever the fuck his name is, who's like the Russia's Captain America. And so in the movie, he was who adopted Black Widow, Scarlett Johansson, right?
Oh, okay.
And then, I don't want to spoil it because the beginning's actually really good. Like, honestly, I really enjoyed the movie. I would just say go ahead and watch it.
Pretty sure only
But
a
do you-
select few people are going to watch this.
But do you? Yeah. Well, either way.
Just watch it. Just watch it. Guys, here's the thing.
I would've-
Space Jam. I
I
actually
watched
like.
Space Jam,
I actually
yeah, I
like
like
Space
Oh, yeah,
Jam.
let's
You
talk about
like
that.
Space
yeah,
Jam.
right.
Well,
Talk
I
about
was going to
Space
get to that
Jam.
next. But
Yeah.
do you like Black Widow? Do you
Yeah.
like the rest of the Marvel movies?
Hell
The
yeah.
thing is, I haven't even seen like all of them either. Like, just because.
Just the ones that you've seen, I guess.
No, I
you
really do
enjoy?
like them.
Okay.
But I want to get
So-
to the reason why I don't watch some movies because I'm so fucking indecisive.
Oh,
But no,
okay.
I do like them. Like, I like Thor Ragnarok.
Right.
That was cool. My favorite one for a long time was Ant-Man.
Okay.
I think right now my favorite one, it's going to be weird because it's going to get a lot of hate, is Black Widow. I actually really enjoyed it that much just because the action was really cool. I feel like it flowed very well. There's a scene where she meets her sister again,
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
and that part there's a little lull in it, but after that it's just like action again, like
Okay.
nonstop.
Interesting.
Space Jam, though.
Yeah, I haven't seen it, but what do you think?
Well, to put it, I guess, right, what Diego said, it's Space Jam without space. Like, how are you going to make Space Jam without space?
They didn't even go to space.
Right? Like, how? How?
Wait, okay,
Nothing having to do with space.
I haven't seen
Why
it
still
either.
make a Space Jam?
Also, those Navy aliens.
No, though there's
Oh, no.
cameos from the original Aliens, but there's a hell
So it
of
could
a
have been
lot.
like interweb jam.
Honestly, yeah. It should have been something.
Server jam.
Intranet. Well, no, internet. Yeah,
Internet's different.
Mega
Yeah.
Man.
No, so I mean, the whole point is for the Space Jam thing is they're inside of a server world, a serververse actually.
A computer server.
Yeah. So
Cyberspace jam.
that could have been a better thing than Space Jam.
They did
but-
not explain that at all.
Right. Nothing to do with space except for maybe when they were traveling through planets.
They were still on the server.
Yeah, which still
Not real
regardless.
The did wham for the server.
The way they did wham silver.
You know what we're talking about?
I'm gonna show you this clip.
You gotta watch that video.
What's the recommended amount of the wetted wham?
We're not making fun of disabilities.
No, man, that hobby's doing great, but that video is iconic.
Yeah. No, but yeah, the movie. Let's see. I didn't really like it because
Michael Jordan wasn't in
It's
it.
not. It's not. Also, isn't meant for adults.
Because Mickey.
no, I know, and that's kind of what I try to put everything into perspective. Like kids see this, and how are they gonna react to it? Obviously, child movies are made for different people, and like
Yeah.
But either way, if I had a kid and they saw this, I mean, I don't think it sends a correct message at all. Either way.
But you like the Wolfwalkers. That's a kid's movie.
Yeah, I know.
Wolfwalkers,
That's
what
why.
the fuck is that?
And you
It's
like-
a nice animation
And
movie.
you like Soul?
I never watched Soul.
Oh, it's a good movie.
I'm not a kid.
It's really good.
What the heck?
Yeah, no. I really don't watch a lot of Disney
Well,
movies
I'm
like
gonna
that.
make my kid watch Black Widow as soon as he's born.
Yeah, I'm gonna make my kid watch Black because
Call CPS on you.
Say Black?
You show your kid Scarlet. Well, freaking Black Widow. I'm gonna call CPS on you.
Why? Bro, it's like I'm showing-
PG-13. That's why.
Yeah, what the hell's your problem?
It's
Sicko.
like I'm showing them Captain Marvel.
Okay. That's yeah.
That movie was
Yeah,
terrible.
I actually haven't seen that movie.
Neither have I.
That girl's kind of weird though. Like
Brie
that Brie
Larson.
Larson. When I see her interviews, she seems very like
She's very feminist, which isn't a bad thing. It's just she's very feminist.
Yeah. But I feel like also I'm not sure if she's like actually offended on certain things, or maybe that's like her sense of humor where she pretends to be offended.
I don't think she pretends, honestly.
You think she's actually like
I feel she feels offended.
Don't speak for her. You meninist
you
pig.
misogynistic piece of
Right.
So you didn't like Space Jam?
No, I really didn't.
I liked it.
Yeah.
I was laughing at a bunch of stupid stuff they were doing.
But you laugh at a lot of things though.
It's just. I was laughing. It's funny. It's a funny movie.
Okay.
It's because Nathan Fielder wrote it. But no, I think something people have to do now more than ever, since they are like, flooded with all types of talking points, and people like to use the buzzword agendas. But you have a lot of information, and people look up to some other people and they accept their opinion as their own. Watch your own shit. Come up with your own opinion. If I say J. Cole's trash, J. Cole's trash.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Well, trash in what, basketball or rap?
Yeah, and basketball. He could probably beat us all here on the table.
I'm just stirring up the
It's just the
pot.
fact that he's trash at basketball.
No, he's
he's
pretty
actually good.
He's like 6'5", and he's like played in
6'4",
college.
and he could hoop.
Yeah, he's good.
He'll beat anybody here. I'll tell you that
I don't know
much.
if you guys are on NBA Twitter, but have you guys seen the recent thing about hoopers versus basketball players? It's
No.
fucking hilarious. They'll be like, they'll say someone like, fuck, give me 2 basketball players.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown.
All right, but they'll say something like, Jason Tatum's a hooper, but Jaylen Brown's a basketball player. As in, like, like one's really good because he's a hooper and he can, like, do all this shit. But one's,
Oh, so it's like Kyrie's a hooper,
Yeah.
but Chris Dunn's a basketball player.
yeah, something like that.
Yeah, I got
And
you.
it's fucking hilarious because
Yeah,
some people don't realize that it's a joke and they actually take it seriously.
like the actual people.
No. That,
Oh,
It's because he's on Twitter, right?
yeah, it's just
That's a
on Twitter.
special breed of people.
Yeah, it is. Very special breed of people.
Very offended people.
is it offend? I thought it was more like.
A lot of people get offended on Twitter.
But don't they also have like the worst type of people like that do
Yeah.
the offending?
Yeah. It's very
Yeah.
toxic.
See,
Yeah.
I think when people hop on the internet, you go 2 ways. And I just made this up, so I don't really think of it. But you do 2 ways. You become someone who's either super thick-skinned and like stirs the pot, or become someone who like is super sensitive
I don't
and
think.
still stirs the pot.
I actually think that's
no
wrong.
Way,
Like-
no way in
like-
those two
Yeah,
categories.
neither
are
am I.
right.
Because you guys are.
Hey,
Well, you said there's only two.
watch your
ways.
mouth, buddy.
Okay, there's only 2 asterisks.
What the hell?
There's only 2 types.
There's only 2 types. No.
Okay.
There's more than 2 genders.
I get in there and I don't
Okay,
care.
but the
Yeah.
ones that are most outraged are the ones who either, only hold one opinion. I'm just talking bullshit. I don't even know.
Yeah, this
fucking
this
like
is
People
narrative.
that didn't grow up in like those Xbox.
Oh, the chat rooms.
Fucking
Those
chat
chat
rooms.
But I see what you're saying though. But I think honestly, I think the most people on the internet don't really say anything. They don't comment.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
There's only a couple of people, but then people hit them with that like or that retweet, and they're like, fucking like
They feel
that
empowered.
fucking goes
Yeah.
main line to their
Yeah.
fucking cerebral cortex, and they're like, "Fuck, give me more of this shit." And so
Yeah.
It's sort of like a small adrenaline rush or just
Yeah.
something, to boost their ego.
Yeah, it's attention seeking
yeah,
shit.
yeah, it is. And so they keep doing the same thing, and they closely and go closer to this group, and they just become this group instead of becoming a well-rounded person. Like right now, I was saying some bullshit, and you guys just called me out on the bullshit, right? And that's how
Well,
it
I
should.
mean,
Yeah, I'm actually pissed off.
Actually,
No, I'm storming out of here. No.
what's up, man? No, but that's how it should be. It should be well-rounded. You shouldn't just hear one side of the story all the time.
It should
You
be
know,
a
like-
conversation.
Like last time we talked about hot dogs, man. Brats are good too.
Well, I got
Yeah.
brats in the fridge right now. You guys want some?
Bro, they're in the fridge. About to be
No.
frozen.
Oh,
Brats are
Horrible.
Frozen.
they're in the fridge, not the
Okay,
freezer.
listen.
No.
Brats are good.
Yeah,
You don't like them?
In my opinion.
I mean,
All right.
I'd rather have hot dogs.
I'll
Damn.
cook one up.
You
A special
dog
way.
today.
I
You're a
got
different
you.
breed.
Not today, though.
Special way.
You're a
How?
different type of breed.
Okay, so that's what you do, right? Got the brat,
You put your foot in it.
Okay.
right?
Keep in mind, I just eat my hot dog with ketchup.
You got some orange juice.
All right, I
I'm
guess.
talking orange. I'm talking about Sunny D, which might not be orange juice at all.
Sunny D, really? Come on.
What?
Why?
Right.
Anyways, go on.
The
Got
orange
some-
drink?
You got some Valentina,
No.
That
and
sounds
you got some
good.
Budweiser.
I really, dude, you're choosing these horrible
No,
stuff. But
bro,
go on, just keep going.
bro,
just keep
bro,
going. I
try
want
it.
to see where this goes.
They get basically boiled together,
Yeah.
and it starts cooking, and it develops this caramelized crust around the brat.
All right.
You're passionate about this, aren't you?
Wait, did you say boil?
Yeah.
Oh, they're boiling. I don't know what the fuck
Aren't you
is the word
supposed to
for
grill
it.
them
No, well,
Either way.
you gotta
No.
what's it
You don't have
called?
to grill them.
or smoke them?
You don't have to smoke them either.
You put them in the mixture or whatever he calls it,
steamed
just
sauce.
so it what's it called, soaks in the flavor and.
Huh? I actually do like the smell of
smells so
gasoline.
nice.
But you know gasoline?
Gasoline?
Is that what you were huffing? No,
Gasoline smells good.
but you know gasoline
He
actually...
said, yeah, this smells so nice.
It has a certain kick to
It
it.
has that nostalgic effect, you know, back when you were 3 years old sniffing on gasoline. Brings back good memories.
Do you also like the way that...
It's almost up there with, you know, huffing paint.
Yeah, I was gonna say, do you like the way
Paint thing.
It's so nice.
Only the chipped kind. Only the paint chips that come out from old houses. They have a certain flavor to it, you know.
Yeah.
The left tastes sweet.
Damn.
No, but you know gasoline actually does not have a scent. They add the scent so you can know that it's there.
Is that true?
That's
Wait,
true.
I didn't
Are
know
you
that.
talking about gasoline or just natural gas? Because natural gas has no scent.
I think that's what he's talking about.
Natural
Okay.
gas?
I
mean,
like
it
to smell
smells,
gasoline, but
Oh, man.
natural gas.
It's like, I just smell of carbon monoxide.
That's funny. What were we talking about, though?
We were talking about Space Jam.
Oh, yeah.
So 2 thumbs up.
Okay. Well, how many stars do you guys give it? 1 out of 5.
1 out of 5, I'd give it a 1.
Is it better than
3, 5.
Black Widow?
Wait,
I
what?
didn't watch
3?
Black
Three
Widow
out of
because
five.
when Black Widow's not 1. Well, see, because I usually do 1 through 10. Oh, actually, I'd put it like a 3 out of 10, which
Okay.
that'd be what, 1.5?
That's terrible.
Well, like I said, 5 is go watch it. This is
Yeah.
a 3, so you don't need to watch it. It's not a.
But LeBron, people are going to watch it regardless.
I feel like LeBron gets a lot more hate than he gets praise.
Is this LeBron?
Well, look, this movie, the way I'm seeing it, right? The differences between the two, and people are like, "Oh, you can't compare them or something."
Yeah.
Now you can compare who's the
good.
greatest basketball
Yeah, he
player.
should. LeBron fucked
For
up
some reason, they're always comparing LeBron to Michael Jordan.
for some reason. What do you think that reason is?
I think it's the shoes, maybe. I don't know.
Bro, hold on.
They played in
Anyways.
2 completely different
Eras.
eras.
Yeah, that's true.
Diego.
And then all of a sudden, he also gets the movie too. Like,
Yeah, the movie fucked him up. He should never made the movie.
Hey, Diego. Unleaded or premium?
All right, we moved on.
Ethanol,
Ethanol?
diesel, straight diesel.
Shaq.
Anyways,
Diesel.
no, like
Big shot.
the differences between those movies is right. In the Space Jam original one, Michael Jordan's over here playing baseball. He's, he's lost the love of the sport because of the whole thing with his father and whatnot.
Right.
Or
So
because
he's-
gambling.
So he's going, he's going through that in his life, and in the movie they pretty much kind of go over that. He's lost he doesn't want to play basketball. He
Right.
needs something to boost him up. The story somewhat makes sense.
Yeah.
They make fun of the baseball game. I got to come
With the
back and
Looney
play
Tunes?
with my baseball
Yeah.
team. He
Yeah.
makes fun of himself.
Right.
In this movie, all they do is praise LeBron and everything.
Oh, really?
All they do, they literally show montage clips of him, like, oh, here's LeBron with the Cleveland. Here's him going to
Wow.
Miami. I'm taking my whatever to Miami.
Yeah. Take my times on
LeBron.
South Beach.
Go back to Cleveland. I told you guys I was going to lose, and then like just literally a montage. I'm like,
and then now
like,
LeBron's in
we
Los
get it.
Angeles
He's,
right now.
he's good. We didn't have a montage in Michael Jordan
No.
Space Jam.
He was actually acting in there. It was actually
Yeah,
true
and
acting.
then the acting on LeBron is just dry.
Bad.
Come on, bro.
You
Sprite
can't-
cranberry,
it's that-
LeBron?
It's
It's
just
that typical
athletes.
story where like a dad.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
the whole thing pretty much revolves around his son. Like, I love you, son, but he
I want you to
never
play
really says
basketball.
it. Yeah. See, that's
You're not
stupid.
good.
It's a stupid thing. So
Yeah.
his son wants
Fundamentals.
his son wants to be like a video game developer.
Yeah.
And then LeBron, I don't know why he says dad. LeBron's telling him like, no, son, you need to become this pro basketball player. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna
Yeah.
Bad parenting.
yeah, and like I don't know.
heard LeBron
You're telling
seems
him
like
to
a
go
dick in
do
the movie.
something.
Wow, that's weird.
He's not a dick. I don't think it was. They didn't mean to portray him that way or anything. It's just it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
Like I said, you're not going to tell a kid, yeah, no, just focus on basketball.
Yeah.
Forget about this stuff where you can actually make a career or whatever.
And not follow your dad's footsteps.
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
balance in these things.
Yeah.
Balance.
You know how hard it is to get in the NBA?
Yeah.
Just, well, yeah.
Extremely.
And not only that, he has to live up to his dad's expectations.
Yeah.
Also,
It's
his
just-
son made a game. He's like, "It's a basketball game, Dad." Then he plays. It's like, "Wait, this isn't basketball."
Yeah, so it's like, oh, he's old. He's out
Because
of
it's like
touch.
more arcadey.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So it's more of like the NBA Slam or whatever it was called.
NBA Jam.
And so, wait,
yeah.
does the son like develop a game? Then like the dad has to come in like.
That's the whole movie.
So I mean,
They're
that's
in
pretty
this
much
game.
the movie. Yeah, it's his game at the end of the thing. So
That sounds like an awful movie.
I was laughing at
The
it.
premise of it sounds bad.
Let's watch it after.
It's
So-
just,
You
it's
don't
not,
watch it after?
watch it
Oh, I have
I
HBO
already,
Max.
I already seen it. You guys can watch it. Like I said, you
Bro, we're doing
should.
this as a squad.
No, I'm
We're doing this together.
watch the soccer game after this.
But do you have popcorn?
Yeah, butter popcorn.
I don't have popcorn,
Alright,
but
so
I do
what's
have
your
brats.
guys'
So I went to watch Black Widow, right? And we're like in this like super small town,
Yeah.
but they had a movie theater that was just like kind of like a shed, but it had like 5 screens. Maybe it had more. But I go up to give the dude the money for my tickets, and it's cash only, paying cash. Then I go get popcorn, and this dude just goes over to the other side. It's just, bro, it's just okay. This isn't fucking funny right now. But it's
Okay.
at the time, it was hilarious because I give him money, and then I'm like, let me go around the corner and buy some popcorn, and I didn't realize that the dude had walked over also from the register around the corner to the other wall to now
see
sell me
the same
popcorn.
guy?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
I can see how that's funny.
There was just one guy working the whole time.
Damn.
So I was like hoping that like during the movie he would have like changed shirts and now he's like the janitor.
All right. Well, to wrap it up, let's just talk about what's your guys' favorite theater snacks whenever you guys go. Like, what do you guys get?
Too many.
Oh,
things.
theater snacks?
Yeah. So usually when I go, I love Crunch Buncha, whatever those things. That's what something I
The
always
chocolate
get.
bar?
No,
Bunch of Crunch.
the
No,
Bunch
the
of
Bunch
Crunch.
of- it's like
yeah,
the blue box.
Yeah.
You never had a childhood, so I'll help you. I'll help you.
No, I don't know what that is.
It's literally little crunch bits and just little bits.
Fucking
It's
fire.
like nerds?
It's pretty much
chocolate,
It's
it's chocolate, it's chocolate.
Oh,
It's
okay,
chocolate.
okay,
I always get those and probably like a water, honestly. And that's my go-to.
One thing I always buy is water and a hot dog.
Damn.
Bro, I'll go with popcorn because I want something that's gonna go through the whole movie.
Yeah.
Then I gotta get my Crunch Bunch usually, or even maybe the raisins, the chocolate raisins,
No.
or maybe even the snow caps. Those are like chocolates with like white
Yeah, with-
sprinkles.
You put them in the popcorn.
Huh? I used to when I was a kid, but then you get like chocolate hands,
Yeah.
and then I gotta get a slushie.
Wipe it on the seats. Like,
Damn.
No, I'm not gonna wipe it on the
Slushy.
seats.
Gotta get sludge.
Just gotta get a slushie.
Damn.
You can't just get the red or the blue. You have to mix.
Man.
America.
Yeah.
Then maybe some nachos.
See, I'm more just a popcorn nacho guy. So if I go to a date, they get the nachos, I
Jalapenos?
get the popcorn, and we just switch off.
Man, I remember going on a day. I'm like, oh, she's probably just gonna get popcorn. She gets like popcorn, some nachos, the freaking slushy that you said mixed with two. I'm like,
Was it Lizzo?
okay.
You take me on a date?
Was that you?
Was that me?
You know what? Maybe without the mask. I don't know.
That's my exact
Hard telling.
order. Nah, bro, but now you gotta go in there with your girl. She gotta bring a purse, or she gotta bring like a big sweatshirt. She gotta hide all the candy in
Yeah,
there.
that's the thing is like, shit, the movie theater is so expensive. Overpriced.
I
And
know.
that's where they make their money. So I'm happy
Yeah.
to support the theaters.
I do
love
support
going there.
them.
I get discounts.
Buying popcorn. What?
Oh, yeah?
Well, with the we
Whose
have
dick you're
we go
sucking? Okay.
no we get
Oh yeah, you got the movie pass thing.
Regal thing. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, damn. They're barely surviving.
Nah, bro, AMC's up.
Well, that's AMC. That's a different
Yeah.
AMC.
Hey, bro, let me just push my
Is Regal
stocks.
ever busy when you go?
Is it? No, not really. Honestly, like every time this past month since COVID, I guess it opened up. The first week that they opened, it was kind of busy, but after that, like usually we're the only two in the movie theater,
Yeah.
or
Damn.
maybe
Yeah.
one other person.
Where do you guys sit in the theater?
Oh,
Bro.
back.
Back middle. usually?
Yep, that's usually
That's
right,
like
under,
my
right under
spot.
the
Right.
projections
Yeah.
where I
Bro,
sit.
Because to be honest, like the ritual of going to a movie theater is just so awesome. I love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I love the movie theaters. That experience is like so
Yeah.
much better. It's kind of like I also really enjoyed going to rent movies back in the day.
Oh, yeah, I remember the first came out with Redbox. Or even Family Video or Blockbuster.
Yeah, just like Blockbuster and stuff like that. That stuff was fire though, because you go there and it's just fun.
Rent multiple DVDs with the family.
Yeah.
Come on, it's
Have
a
a
good
movie
time.
night.
It's just timeless.
But now we
it's
got
not
streaming
timeless.
services.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
with
man.
that comes a
Netflix
lot of
was always-
movies that aren't so great.
Netflix used to give you DVDs.
Yeah, they used
still
to.
do.
They used to ship you. them.
They still
split that,
do,
though.
and they still do, and you get a wider selection.
Nice.
You can get like basically any movie.
That's true.
Yeah, but I think they have it delayed, right? Like 6 months or 3 months after they release on DVD. Because there was a whole like lawsuit of that
Oh, I don't know.
with Redbox. I think
Maybe.
Redbox and the new movies coming out,
But
they
there's,
couldn't
like-
put them right away.
Their
They-
catalog's so giant though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
But no, I do love going to the movies. I try to go, as often as I can. But then again, it's something repetitive. So if you're going with someone who's not super big into movies, they won't enjoy it as much.
Yeah. I remember I took a girl on a date to Regal, and we saw a movie it was either Cabin in the Woods or Cabin Fever. I think it was Cabin in the Woods. And after that, it was a terrible movie. And after that, she never talked to me again. I think it was the movie.
Should we show
Yeah, let's play- let's play-
The movie, it had to be the movie. It was so bad.
It wasn't the hole in the popcorn.
You didn't replace the fucking hot dog with the fucking sashimi.
That's funny. That's funny.
Would you guys get sushi at a movie theater?
Yeah.
No, why would I do that?
I would if it was an option. I'll get anything. I don't. If there's like burritos, I'll get it.
They have beer over at the
I've gotten sushi
Cinemark
at a
or
gas
whatever,
station.
but
Yeah, I wouldn't trust that either.
That's a little
Looks high-key.
sketchy.
Hy-Vee gas station.
Okay,
Even worse.
that makes more sense.
Yeah, movies are awesome. I love the movie theaters.
I think that's pretty much a wrap, dude. Going for
Alright,
about an
man.
hour.
Wrap it, slap that like button, and share, subscribe.
Be
Yeah.
sure to comment down below what's your favorite movie experience.
Yes.
Yes, please.
Yes. All right, guys.
Like and subscribe.
See you guys next
Yes.
week.
Deuces.
See ya.